Okay, good, good. Terrific. That's really successful. Yeah, good. One of the reasons why some of those are not quite as together is you have Gary Lewis syndrome in that your head gives up. I mean, I had such a terrible fight with this at the beginning of my career. I actually wore a cervical collar to rehearsals for about a week. So because every cue, and most of them weren't coordinated with my hands, so, you know. And so you tend to do that on every impulse moment. Yeah. So just keep your head still, because it's kind of it's conflicting with your arms. Okay. You have to keep going through that first measure of upbeat. Remember that those first three notes and all those following are upbeats, right? So, and you can't stop. And ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So just think of that first eighth note rest as a springboard, and ba 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 be that launches you forward. Okay? And then just focus on keeping your head more still. And let's start it again. And I have just a couple other things to jump in anytime.
Yep.
Head. Yeah, very good. This will be really hard for you to break, like it was for all of us. So you just kind of have to think about it for a minute. But try it again, and I'll just help a little bit. Go ahead. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, this is all good. That's much stronger, I think. It doesn't diffuse the energy, and it's just clearer for the musicians. The other thing I wish is that it's very clear what you're doing, and all the ictai are in exactly the right spots, but it somehow seems a little antiseptic. It's like you're just marking the time, and they're playing the Beethoven, and hope we end together. So it's try. Stay inside the sound somehow. Can we start measure 20, whatever that is, after the 25? Is that it? Okay, 25. Okay, good, yeah. This is better, I think. We have to save for these fortissimos. Jeff's alluded to it a few times, but I believe exactly as he does. The difference between piano and forte in Mozart or Beethoven is the same as forte to fortissimo. All right, so I wouldn't be here on the forte, right? You have to save, because the orchestra will also do that. They'll play louder too, and then we won't have the headroom we need for those fortissimos. So for all of us, I think that's an important thing. Yeah. Good. Can we just start at the horn a bit and keep going? And can I just point out one thing that's upcoming? One of the things I really admire about the Berlin Philharmonic is they seem to always get softer when there's a crescendo starting. I mean, and noticeably, right? Was it Eugene Ormandy that said crescendo means get softer? I don't know. It's a lot of conductors have put that in different contexts. But in order to make a really impactful crescendo, you have to reset, right? So if I were you, I would try that here and just see if it helps you and gives you a lot more room for much more drama that way. Okay, good. Please write on the horn call if you wouldn't mind. Stay in the sound. Okay, very good. This looks a lot like the first theme. Stay inside the sound, and you can still stay in time. You can still bum. All that will be fine if you stay in time. Show us the line. Please again, sorry, horns. You're right here. Okay, thank you. Very good. This is better, I think. One of the things I think is happening, Stephen, is that your concept of the beat is right here, more so than. So we have to keep moving through those beats, or else it's going to just continue to be sort of dissected a little bit instead of strung together. All right, Jeff, you want to jump in with anything? Am I on the right track here?
I mean, I'm just in total agreement.
Okay.
We've got to figure out how to do that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Can we do it again?
Maybe right on the second theme?
Yeah, right on the second theme after the horn call. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay. La-da-dee-da-dee, measure 63. Horizontal. Okay, good. Thanks. Better? How does it feel to you?
I feel like I don't want to micromanage all of the phrasing and just kind of step back and let them do it, because it feels like a very obvious classical phrasing, like follow the contour of the line.
Okay.
I didn't want to
Okay, I wouldn't either. Yeah, I wouldn't either. But I think this is even less helpful. Yep. Yeah. So let's find a way to. It could be la da 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 dee da da, or it could be ya da dee da dee da da. It could be, any number of inflection points there. So they're interested in what you're thinking, right? What you want, and so just show that with the most simplicity that you can bring to it. Yeah. Once again, same spot, measure 63. And I think if you're much smaller, you'll have more impact because it's still pretty big. Okay. Yeah? So just be as subtle as you can. Okay, good. Thanks. This is good. Now that's very clear, but it looks like. Once again, please. You can do much less. Okay. Good. Thanks. Yes. Yeah, good.
Stephen, can you get out of your skin on the fortissimo? Can you get them to explode? Yeah, somewhere before that. Same spot.
This was much better, though, in the soft stuff.
Yeah.
And most of it has to do with just the fact that it's smaller, more contained, more intimate. But then it's not intimate. Very not after that. So.
Good.
Yeah, nice.
Go, Stephen! Go! Go! Boom! Boom! Good! Development!
Keep going.
Yeah, good, good. Go from the development again. Go from the development again. Go 1, 2, 3, the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth bar. Jen.
This movement is filled with lots of places where the crescendo is not. And there are places where the orchestra will allow it or will encourage it. They're going to want a crescendo.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so we have to keep the lid on it until it happens, and then it's much more impactful, and then it's right back to subito. So that's where we have to live in this. They can take care of the by this time. Yep.
So you have to keep the pressure on. Build up a little air pressure. Don't let it out, and then it will be more satisfying when it is.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we're not sure where you're starting. Yeah.
Why don't we start at 125?
125. Go.
Where's the crescendo?
Now.
Where is it marked? Where is the crescendo marked?
In my part, it's 1 to 4B.
What's that?
4B. 166.
I can't read anything.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. Can you do it not before that? Yeah.
And then it's to 1F,
Right.
and then it's pianoforte, and then it's fortissimo. Yep. Cool.
Yep.
That's our job. Yep. Where would you like to start? How about 158?
Great.
Go. More. Yeah. Okay. Good. Thanks. So this is the drama in the Beethoven, right? And so that's got to be really of our prime importance. Yeah. Thank you, Stephen. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, I worked with Michael.
Okay.